Over.
How did I even tell this story? What was I getting into?
Aliens?
About Charlie
Galactic
Sheen.
astronauts.
Astronauts. Yes. So, 2005, 2006, 7, I'd be out there to be on a TV show or something. I go stay at Charlie Sheen's house. Then he gets divorced. It's a little more wild. Stuff goes a little bit crazy. I knew him for like 10 years good. Stayed there probably 50 times. He'd send like a private wide-body jet to pick me up and fly me out there. So did a few other people. But I went out there, and I'm sitting there, and he goes, hey, Buzz Aldrin, I'm good friends with Buzz Aldrin. You should come on your show. So Buzz Aldrin calls up, comes on my show like a week later. Then we go to dinner with Buzz Aldrin. And Buzz Aldrin's like, look, we've got major bases on the moon. There's a big equatorial water base and at the North and South Pole. And, you know, we got the base. And there's an alien base, you know, at Mars. They're giving it to us. And there's a Choron, the moon, or whatever the name of the moon is. What's the single moon of Mars? Well, that's
Phobos?
where we...
Phobos.
Deimos and Phobos. Charon is Pluto.
Okay, sorry, whatever it is. He goes, we've got this transmitter base. We've got this obelisk that we communicate with them with. And I'm like, why don't you come on my show and do that? He comes on. It became national news. He's like, there's an obelisk on the Mars is one moon. We're in communication with aliens.
Wait, Buzz Aldrin said this?
This is Buzz Aldrin on my show.
Can you look this up?
I swear to God, this is
I
real.
believe you. Everything else you've said we've looked up has been...
So he comes on, and about a year later, I'm at Charlie Sheen's house. By then, he's partying.
How is this real?
He's partying, and he goes, let's go to a steakhouse with Buzz Aldrin. So Buzz Aldrin, I'm sitting there eating steak in L.A., and Buzz Aldrin looks me in the eyes. He goes, Alex, the Egyptians are run by aliens. We have the base on Mars, and we've got an intergalactic agreement with them. And he goes, but don't worry, the Indians in 1 year will land a spacecraft that will crash one on the moon to find the water. And that's the symbol of the intergalactic agreement. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking he's crazy. A year later, the Indians crash it onto the moon and find the water.
So here's some of the top
And he would
comments.
never come on again. He goes, that's it.
Some of the top comments on the video say, came here from the recent Joe Rogan. Good to hear Buzz really talked about all this stuff. Wow. Right, except that Jones' account is quite a bit different from the general tenor of Aldrin's remarks. Aldrin never said that aliens built anything.
I just told you the rest of the story.
Oh, I was just reading some
I
comments.
talked to him on the phone, and I met with him. And you can call Buzz Aldrin, he'll tell you.
It's possible that they told him it was aliens to throw him off, and that the government built like a listening post on Mars's moon.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He's like, we've got an obelisk, like 2001 on the moon, and all this stuff. I'm not saying it's real.
Go back a second, Tim.
Dude, I mean, I've hung out with this
Just
guy.
go back in the video.
I mean,
Alex, are you like me when you look at yourself with like a baby face? You're like, oh my God, look how old we've gotten. Does that creep you out too?
I mean, he's pretty old here, too. How old are you, Alex?
What creeps me out is the view count's not that high on this.
Well, this is a re-upload.
Yeah, they banned
It's just-
all of it. What's the
That's
view
right.
count?
Yeah, 11,000.
With like
Deep Space TV.
Priorities.
Bob Lazar gets a lot of crap for saying that there's aliens. I think they threw him off the trail by
Dude,
lying
I
to
don't
him.
even, I'm telling you, I'm sitting there with Buzz Aldrin eating a steak. And he goes, the Indians are going to claim they find the water. They're about to crash a probe in. We already found it. We're there. We've got a base on the moon. And I'm sitting there in L.A. eating dinner with Charlie Sheen and him. I'm like, I've reached the Twilight Zone. And then a year plus later, I'm in an airport, and I look at USA Today, and it says they crash a probe in and make water eject up. Type in India crashes probe on moon to find water. And I went on air and said, Buzz Aldrin says they're going to crash it and find water, and they did. I'm on record saying it.
Before it happened.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just telling you,
Dude.
man, this is... Dude, I mean, I had Buzz Aldrin on the show a couple times.
Did you find anything about the probe smashing on the moon? I bet there's water
I mean,
on the
there's
moon.
a bunch
I'd be
of-
shocked if there wasn't.
Yeah, they're looking
Type
for
in
lunar water.
Indian Space Agency crashes probe on moon to find water.
Dude, I got a feeling on Mars there's so much water under that iron
Yeah,
oxide.
November
ton of
2008,
water.
India made the moon impact probe on board, orbiter crash, confirmed the presence of water, et cetera, et cetera.
All right.
Slamming the table.
Whether or not there's
It's a first
aliens
rule.
could be misinformation.
That was kind of good.
I was doing the super chats.
Super chats
Yes.
time.